Good man. Good man. 2 brownie points, sir. 2 brownie points. We gotta start over now. I'm just kidding. No, I don't. Sorry.
All right.
So yeah, you see, they went to a nearby inn of some kind, and the streets are mostly bare, like I said. Besides maybe a few of the fishermen that are still kind of wrapping it up, and a few kids that are playing out there.
Well, I'll look over at Daniel and Artie and be like, I guess we should find somewhere to sleep for the night.
Well, we should probably follow those two to the building over there then. See if they have any rooms.
That would be most agreeable. I'd hate to be a beggar of some kind, but I haven't had a hot meal in a while. Would you guys like to get something to eat before we do?
Yeah, let's do
That's
that.
not a bad idea, Artie.
This time it's like,
Do you want better? I'll pay for it myself. On me.
I mean, I got plenty of gold here, Artie.
Well, when you put it that way, come on, let's go.
When you put it that way.
And so yeah, you
Artie
guys
gets us to the place to eat. He's like, all right, you have to everyone order off the dollar menu.
Yeah.
A dollar menu only.
Nothing else.
dollar menu only.
Water.
Yeah, everyone's getting waters.
Be like, well, I wanted and Artie just kind of looks over. Like,
No dessert.
Tell me you grew up with moderately low income without telling me you grew up with moderately low income. So yeah. But you guys go in and go to the nearby diner. Let me find the right notes before I go too far. Okay, yeah. You guys enter, and the whole building is made out of really it's made out of twigs and mud. The mud's been dried into a hard clay, so it's a dome shape overall. All the buildings around here are kind of dome shaped, and this particular restaurant has a few barrel tables, like barrels with little boards on top. A few barrel tables, a small fireplace, and there is a cobalt cook that is cooking up a couple things in the kitchen and serving it to about 2 or 3 other people that are just in there, just enjoying a quiet night. It seems that this is almost the equivalent to possibly for some a retirement village of sorts, just because it's so quiet and out of the way. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the kobold's name is Gringeldot.
Alright.
Yeah, Gringeldot.
Aye. Come in. What can I get for all of you?
How much of 3 of your finest fish meals cost?
Well, we have fish fumu. It is a type of relish that you put on bread, and it's very good. Family recipe, very old. That will be 3 gold pieces, yes. If you're not feeling quite up to a new acquired for cobalt ingredients, you could always get an arvaki soup. It is, how do you say, native to the island. Possibly more your taste, huh? That will be also 3 gold pieces, yes.
What do you two want?
What?
I'm talking to Artie and Jed.
Oh, my bad.
Artie goes ahead and he orders a bug vumu, which is another thing on the menu. Same thing as the fish vumu, but with bugs instead of fish. He's feeling daring. So that's 3 gold pieces for that. Where's my pencil? Here it is. So 3 gold pieces for that.
And what can I get for the other gentleman here?
I'll get the soup myself.
The soup, yes. You like this, no? That will be 3 gold pieces for that.
I'll pay him up.
Yes. Now you, sir, what can I get for you?
Yeah, I'll have the fish. No, the soup. No, the soup. Yeah, the soup. I'll take the soup.
Final answer?
Uh, no, the fish. Yeah, final answer.
Okay. That'll be 2 soups and 1. No, scratch that. No. Oh, damn it, I screwed up. Such a screw up, such a failure. I got 1 soup, a bug vumo, and a fish vumo, correct? Yeah.
Sounds about right.
All right. That'll be 9 gold. Thank you so much. I have that out here shortly.
And oh, good God. Anyway, so the kobold goes ahead and starts getting it together. Funny enough, it does not take long at all. It's literally there's like 3 or 4 things on the menu entirely. So it's pretty much just plopped on a plate and ready to go. So you get served your stuff. The bug and fish vumu heals 2 HP if you need that, which I don't think you do. Do you need that? I don't know. Possibly. Ben, did you get the soup?
Yes.
You got the soup. Okay. So the Arvaki soup, when it's put down in front of you, it is very thick and green. It's very thick and green, and there's lumps in it of some kind. It seems to be questionable in its contents, but the smell is aromatic and herbal and a little earthy. So that do you have any HP that you need to heal at this time?
Nope. I think we healed up at while we rested in the middle of the night.
Gotcha. Okay, so
We ate a lot of eggs.
True. You guys did eat a lot of eggs. Yeah. When you eat the soup and it's really bad. It tastes really gross. You really don't even want to finish it, but at the same time, you being a professional and an adventurer and a hungry one nonetheless, you do manage to get the soup down, as bitter as it is, and with is only a couple gags. You don't gag too much, but a couple times. But yeah, you get it all down, and that goes that way. The cobalt comes back, and she he apologizes. Actually, he goes,
I apologize, but I actually got. I gave you the bug vumo as well, sir. We are out of fish. I threw together what we had. I hope it won't be an inconvenience. No.
No problem. That's fine.
Oh, wait, it was to your liking, yes?
Yeah. Yes, I loved it. It was actually very, very good.
Yes. I would love to know, as a human, describe to me the flavor.
Describe to you a flavor.
Yes, I'm intrigued. It's a little different for everyone.
I would say no, no. It can't be that. Hardy? There's no word for the flavor. Too many come out. You know what I mean? I did notice. I noticed the cinnamon. I don't know where you got it from, but I noticed the cinnamon.
You noticed the cinnamon? No, I can't get anything past you, can I? Yes. Old family recipe. I'm glad you like it. Yes, it has become, in all seriousness, it's become very, very hard to get any fish around here. I wish that the Silver City would send us some kind of investigators to help to find the source of this mystery. If only someone could solve this.
If only.
Who could?
Who could
Wait,
do
I'm an
that?
investigator.
Are you, Daniel?
Sorry, my brain was thinking the comedian side. Um. Well,
Where to begin is the question.
well, I do have one. I'm always thinking one theory. If nothing truly ages, then nothing can reproduce. Eventually, this island's going to run out of meat.
That is a good observation.
But
However,
it's been
go
hundreds
ahead.
of years. Sorry.
No, go, please, go ahead. I'm an NPC, please.
I will
You
say,
said
Daniel,
kill him.
it's
Okay,
been
anyway.
hundreds of years. I don't see fish. I know they don't die, but over 100 years, I would believe, catch all the fish.
Yes, that's what is happening here. They've caught all the fish. That's why there's no longer plenty of fish in the sea.
I think it would be faster, wouldn't it? Huh? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
It's just a theory. It's just what I'm. From what I know, that's the only
theory.
explanation that makes
Alright.
sense right now. There may be something deeper into this, and maybe the curse only affects humans.
Oh,
Well, humanoids.
you are not from here, are you? Very peculiar, yes. Well, let me tell you the little we know about the curse is that for some reason, those who dwell in water are affected by it. Insects as well. It seems that creatures like us that bleed and have heartbeats, we are the ones who must suffer. I don't know why, but the fish, they've been reproducing, they've been coming and going with the tide. It hasn't been a problem until the past month or so.
That's good to know.
I'm not sure why, but that is also why you cannot go hunting. It is forbidden. You could get in a lot of trouble for hunting. Land animals, that is. But let me ask you this. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Ghosts?
Aye, ghost.
Ghosts?
Yes, a ghost.
And,
I sounded like Popeye, kind of.
I think I do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I believe in ghosts. I believe in demon children that are blackened and squealing, so I could probably believe in a ghost.
Oh, but who doesn't believe in that? That's just common. That's common around.
It's normal around here, man. What are you
There's
talking about?
one right behind me right now. It's Zach.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
That's Jimmy. And he's like,
Okay, but he goes on to tell you though that he says,
Well, you are in the right place then. We have rumors the fish are afraid of a spirit that floats on the water. Now, I've never seen it myself, but we have a lot of time to burn. Little mystery. You can't help but admire it, even if it is an inconvenience. But the rumor is, sometimes late at night, a ship can be seen out on the water. Nobody knows who captains it or where it makes port. No man had ever manned the ship. No, excuse me, I stuttered over my own words. The accent's very distracting. No man are ever seen manning the ship. It sails in silence and disappears before sunrise. But hey, it's probably just a story, eh?
and that's when you hear a small voice from beside you. No, it's not a story. I've seen it myself. and there's a kid next to you, and it's not Peter, don't worry. Uh, but there's a kid next to you that just overheard. He was sitting over there with what looks like it's probably his dad, and comes over and he goes,
No, really, I've seen the ship. I've seen it. I can show it to you if you want. Please don't bother these men that I'm
No.
going to eat a meal.
No, let him talk.
Yeah, if you insist, but I will not hear of it. Just summon me if you need my services, but please don't. This really hurts my voice, so I'm going to go away
I was
now.
about to say, no. You have a good night, man. We'll see you later.
Buckle rest.
okay. Anyway, but yeah, the kid just, no, I've seen this ship. Um, he described it pretty much the way it is, where it just kind of disappears before sunrise. I've seen it sailing around, and nobody's on it at all. And while he's saying this, the man that he was sitting with actually approaches. He goes, "Oh, don't pay him any mind. His brain is still small and still has a very overactive imagination. So no ship's bigger than a canoe. A small fishing boat can go past the reef. Aomaki wouldn't let it happen. Simple as that. No ships are out there, believe me. But please, I apologize for my son bothering your meal. We can be on our way." And he,
It's fine. I don't.
thank you. But by all means, if in the morning, if you guys need any provisions before you go, please come by my marketplace stand. I can get you some fish, and we'll get you on the way. Okay? And just kind of signs you off, and the kid's fussing. He definitely sounds, even though he's old, obviously, he definitely sounds like a kid in his whininess. He goes,
I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've really seen it. It's out there. Why doesn't anyone believe me?
and they just kind of, they exit and go down the street. But yeah, so you guys are once again in the the diner, and Artie's eating next to you, and he goes, "So honestly, we've been shown a lot of strange things around here. What are your thoughts on what we've heard so far?"
Well, there's one thing. I don't think we're going to get any sleep tonight, and we need a boat.
Transition. Scooby-Doo style.
That's fair.
It just keeps us screaming. Make
No,
more
seriously,
Scooby-Doo
that was a
references.
really good one-liner, man. Ginger's like, well, we're not going to get any sleep tonight.
Yeah.
I like
don't-
it.
Oh, yeah. We don't get fooled again. Which, that's the other show, but whatever. Oh, no, wait. That is that song, isn't it?
Wait, for which show?
CSI Miami.
Oh, I think so. I was actually quoting that 70s show. And I know that's not what they sing. They just sing generic little rock lines in that 70s show, but fun transitions,
Okay, sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you're good. You're good. So I mean, so you guys want to go to the docks? Is that what I'm hearing though?
Yeah, it's exactly where we're gonna go.
Okay, cool, yeah. So yeah, you go over to the docks, which I have right here on my notes. I go to find. Where are you gonna find it? Yep. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, you go over to the docks, and by this time there's like two fishermen that are just kind of docking their boats and tying them to the ports there, and it seems that there is another kobold, a quiet kobold that doesn't talk a whole lot, and he seems to be like kind of the keeper of the area. He approaches. He goes, "Hey, what can I do for you? Come to enjoy a night on the water, perhaps?"
Yes. That's exactly why we're here.
Well, let's just say it's a little late for a night out of the water. I'd be careful if I were you. I hear rumor of strange things out there. But if you insist, would you like to rent or buy?
Rent.
How much is it to buy?
Oh,
That would be 500 gold pieces.
I'll look at Daniel. I'll be like, I want a boat.
Buy me a boat, Daniel.
Can we have a boat? That would be
Daniel-
very nice.
Daniel is the
do
team
you need
today.
it?
What?
But do you need it?
If we want to go to the other side of the island, we just go.
We just do another transition. No.
Fast travel, Daniel. Fast travel.
But it won't help us at all because I feel like our main goal is on the island, specifically near the middle.
Yeah. Okay. Rent, my good man.
Yes, that'll be 250, please. Jim, is that agreeable to you?
All right. Yeah, I'll pay the man.
Thank you for your contribution. You can have that one over there. And he points to a medium-sized fishing vessel made of wood. It has to say a cabin would be very generous. It's not quite a cabin. It's more of a pantry size type door. Like one person could fit in there, but you can tell it's used for storage. It also has a little compartment you can open up, and you can tell you can store fish in there. You know, when you go fishing. Also has some places for fishing rods to be put up. Yes, but if I may make one recommendation, it's bad luck to have a boat without a name. What would you like to name your boat? Just kidding, you didn't buy it, I forgot. You're renting it. So this one has a name. It's called the Fluff and Floof. Matthew, I think you're muted, but I saw you
He's
mouth the words Fluff and Floof.
Where is he? He's not saying anything. He's not even responding.
What's happening?
You're renting the Fluff and Floof.
Oh.
Yeah,
Beautiful
but that's
name.
That's not spelled with F's, that's PH's. Yeah.
The Fluff and Floof.
It's PHLUPHPHLOOPH. No, there's an N in there too. I forgot that, but you get the point. Wait, I'm gonna spell it out so I have it on record. Fluff and
Oh my god. So many PHs.
Okay. PHLUPHP.
PHP.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, PHLU PHEN PHLOOPH. Fluff and Floof.
And it's like, it's not a big boat, so it's just like.
Yeah, it's along the entire side. It's along the entire side of the boat.
Oh my god. Thank you. I'm very excited to get in that boat.
As you should. But have it back in a few hours, please, and have it docked. Oh, well, one of you just disappeared into thin air. That's strange. Oh, he's back.
Daniel like passes out for a second. And I grab him like, "Are you good, Daniel?" And then he gets back up, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
His controller lost connection, so he just like locked or like ragdolled or something.
He dropped his controller on the ground. He's just spinning around because the joystick's like just being depressed. So he's like spinning. I'm like, "Daniel, are you okay?" And then he gets back. He's like, "Oh, sorry."
And Ari's just gonna be like, he does that sometimes. Don't mind it. No, if you say so.
You got hit a little too hard on the head with a card.
Yeah, it's true. A card to the face will do that. A card to the chest will do that too. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. First of all, are you guys prepared to board and search the water?
Yeah, I'm fully ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah. I was thinking while I was dead for a second.
Yes. As one does.
Yeah, it was. You said it was 250 for the boat, right? The rent a boat.
250 to rent, 500 to buy.
Hmm. Just be able to use it once more, pay for itself.
Are you considering buying the Fluff and Floof?
I'm considering buying the Fluff and Floof.
Well, you could rename it if you did.
I don't think we would want to. Unless
No. I would just add something like,
The Fluff and Floofin?
yeah, or like McFluff and Floofin. Or McFluff and Floof.
our ice cream machine is always broken.
Yeah.
Sorry, McDonald's reference.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, you were making a McFlurry reference. I got it. Yeah, you're good.
Do you Jed, do you honestly think we're going to need this boat again? Yes or no?
Yeah, probably. You got to think.
I'll buy the Fluff and Floof.
Okay.
Okay, you are going to buy the Fluff and Floof. And he hands you a little tiny, like, deed type or contract type thing that tells you have ownership of it. So it is officially yours. You have a boat, guys. Good job.
Yeah.
Acquired a boat. Do you guys have fishing poles?
Nah, but we can make one.
Yeah. I was just curious. If I'd given you one. Let's see.
Should buy some of those fish traps.
Fair.
I didn't have anything to trade with that guy, so.
So what we can do is, because obviously there's a lot of basically the layout of the area of exploration, if you will, is so yeah, you're currently in a rounded like bay area, and there's a kind of like a river that goes out. What's it called? A strait? Is that what that's called? Like when it's kind of like a river that goes out to the ocean. Is that called a strait, or is that something else? I want to say canal also, but I feel like a canal goes all the way through.
If it's surrounded by land, I think it becomes a bay.
Yeah. So.
But if it's really small, it's a bay. But I think it is called a strait, surrounded by lands.
Okay.
And well, depending on whatever, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Basically, you're in this bay area, and there is land. So it kind of snakes up towards the opening to where the actual ocean is, and there's on that particular end of the island, it ends in cliffs, like rocky cliffs. So there's not like a beach over there. It's kind of like that part of the island is kind of like a drop off to the water. So what we can do is, as it's currently nighttime, we will do. I'm trying to think of how to do this. We will have it to where. How long? Okay, let's do it this way. How long? I know this is very observational or contextual, but how long are you guys willing to spend on the water? Like how long are you wanting to be out there? I know it's very tricky, but like willing to be out there.
I think Jed is in for we're trying to figure out what's going on with this island, right? So we're trying to get pieces together on this curse and figure stuff out. So I think Jed is kind of in the mindset of hey, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm rested up. I'm ready to go. Let's freaking just figure this out. And if the ghosty goo only comes out at nighttime, then yeah, I'll spend all night looking for a daggum ghost.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the source of whatever the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Daniel's the same. He's gonna stay out there until sunrise.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. So,
Okay, you said the boat was small, right? Can it fit both me, Jed, and
yeah,
Or-
it can fit all three of you. There's just not like base for size comparison. We can say in terms of like seating space, not in terms of storage, but in terms of seating space, think of like if you took all the interior out of like an SUV, like a good size SUV, and that's about the space you have of like walking. You know, obviously you can stand up and
Oh, it's a skiff.
yeah, it's kind of more of a skiff. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not huge, but or like a
No.
larger skiff. No, so there's a little bit
Yeah.
of room to walk around, but like I mean, you're on a piece of
You're not gonna be
Yeah.
sailing like
Yeah.
like out, you know, like you're not gonna be surfing high tide with that thing. That's very much like you keep it behind the reef type thing.
yeah. You're within a certain amount of You don't want to go out too far with that.
Yeah. So with that being said, we will go ahead and say that you guys spend about 25 minutes to get from the bay out to the actual water. As you get out there, the water is relatively calm. It's pretty average waves and everything. Very, very, very dark. It's a cloudy night. The moon and the stars are all covered up. And when you look to the horizon, it is pitch blackness that just fades into the twinkling of water near you. If you would like to, you can roll either a perception or a either a perception or I don't think an investigation check would be correct. So yeah, if you guys want to roll perception check, you're welcome to.
Does sight matter that much? Because I do have dark vision.
Does sight matter that much?
Yeah, because you saying it's extremely dark. I have dark vision.
Not really. Not really. I mean,
I was pretty sure. I was just making sure.
All right, I only got a 13.
okay.
The dice right here. Yeah.
Oops.
Ooh, that might be worse. That's 8.
It's an 8. Okay. So yeah, you guys are out there and you hear the splashing of water around you. You are being, rocked by the waves, and it's actually quite soothing. Daniel, you are keeping your ear out. You're looking as far as you can, but obviously it's pitch black out there. There's nothing abnormal except for like you hear just a slight like and that's it.
Okay.
You just hear it just like it's almost more of a vibration than a sound. But you can't even really tell its direction. It's just kind of like an ambient noise that you feel / hear just in the air or the water around you.
Okay. I'm gonna light a I don't know if there's light on the boat at all. I'm gonna light a candle and put it in a place where it's pretty where I can see everything. And I'm gonna, while everybody's looking around, I'm gonna do an we might have already looked, but I'm gonna do an investigation check on the boat to see if there's like anything left behind from people who have previously rented it or anything like that.
Okay. Go ahead and do an investigation.
Why can't I? Yeah, I got an 11.
An 11.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You look around and it's pretty bare. You open the little storage compartment and you are able to find one fishing net in there, and you are also able to find a small knife. You figure it's pretty grody looking. It kind of looks like it was probably used for cleaning fish.
Okay.
And yeah, that's really about it. There's a hat in there too. Somebody left a hat, but it's like under one of the seats.
Okay. I'll put the hat on. Say, hey, boys, we be looking for a white whale.
Oh, wait a whale. Moby Dick.
And then I'll basically just kind of like wait for something to happen. Personally, I don't know what Daniel's going to be doing. You can only look so hard, and we're sailing towards a direction just to kind of wait. And then I'm going to look over at Daniel and be like, we probably should ask that kid where he saw the ship before.
Yeah, but his dad took him away before I thought about it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Did any of us see where they went? Which direction they went?
Outside of the tavern.
Yeah, they went outside the tavern. Wasn't paying attention. I think they might have turned left. I don't know. Out of the tavern. He owned a market, didn't he? Or a store?
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, he's a fisherman, so he has a shop. He said that he had a shop of some kind.
So after thinking about that and realizing that, like, without a nice location or like a last seen area, I think, guys, we should probably head back and park our, fluff and floof. And probably find this kid and maybe because we're just staring at darkness right now. Maybe the moon will come out tomorrow.
Do we want to find him now?
There's a minute in this world.
And then go back, or sleep, then find him, then wait till nighttime?
Mm-hmm. Let's find out how tired I am. I'm really not that tired, so we could just go find him. But we could also sleep.
When is actually the last time we slept? Like, how long ago was it?
A day.
You guys slept. When did you guys last sleep? Because, okay, if we're backtracking, you guys arrived at this town after meeting Peter. You met Peter after the escaping or leaving the keep. You went straight through the keep. No, you slept in the keep. You saved the night.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we traveled here.
Then we also traveled back, which took a couple days, and we slept along the way too.
Mm-hmm. And we ate. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. It's been pretty much like just a full day for you guys.
Should we make an exhaustion roll?
How does that work?
Every 24 hours that you go without sleep, you make like a Constitution saving throw. If you fail, you get a level of exhaustion.
But wouldn't it be the next day? Like sunrise, then you would have to roll for exhaustion. It all depends on what time it is. If it's like 3 in the morning.
I was about to say it's not late enough yet. I would say it's getting to be like maybe like 9, 10 o'clock p.m. Like it's late, but it's not like ungodly late. It's just late for like being on a boat. So
all right, it's good to know. I'm gonna look it up anyways because I'm curious. But
yeah, go for it, Liz. Because that sounds like something I need to know because that fits in with my play style.
So I'll say to the group, I'll be like, well, wait, is there an anchor on board at all, or any way to anchor us?
No, there's no anchor. There's just the there's oars and there's rope to tie it off.
Gotcha. So we should at least start heading back, regardless of what we decide to do once we get to land. Let's just head back.
Okay. Dan, you on board? You on board with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys go ahead and what is that? Oh, never mind. Yeah. So you guys go ahead and you turn around. You head back to the bay and you tie off, and you're back on the docks. And Dringlat, the boat keeper, the dock keeper, he's over on this little. He has a little like pavilion shack type thing that he's in there. He has a little lantern lit, but he's passed out. He's asleep, so he's just snoozing. So yeah, what would you guys like to do now? Um, for some scenery, um, pretty much everyone's in either their houses or just wherever they turn in for the night. I think yeah. The person at the diner, the diner is closed, but the person is still cleaning up in there. And then yeah, you have the inn and you have houses. So
I guess we'll just head to the inn, try to get a room. Guys, you good with that?
all right. So you guys, so you tie up your boat. You got the 3 boats there, and you come back. You go to the inn where you're met by a halfling innkeeper, an older halfling innkeeper, and or older appearing. I need to just stop. Just like it's an obvious, so I need to stop mentioning it. But the innkeeper goes ahead. And he just tells you. How many nights are you gonna be staying here?
Let's just do one for now.
Yes.
One, okay. How many beds?
3, if possible.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you need room service?
No.
No.
Yeah, okay. You guys got any pets?
No.
No.
Yeah, okay.
I heard that. You made me laugh, you asshole. I was trying to keep it together. Okay, I got this.
You guys plan on getting any pets?
Hopefully one day.
No.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Jed. No.
Really?
No pets.
You don't like pets? What do
Don't
you
want to
prefer?
pay more for them right now.
Okay, sorry about that. No, nothing like that. Sorry.
Okay. And so he goes ahead and he hands you the keys, and he just says it's 20 gold.
I'll pay
So,
him.
so yeah, you go ahead and pay him, and you go to the room with the corresponding number on the key. Yeah, it's just like 2 little like twin size beds, very small room with a small fireplace, like that big, like the size of a microwave. So like it's more like a big candle at this point. But yeah, you go in and you got a room for the night. Artie just makes his bed on the floor. He gets his pack and uses it as a pillow and starts getting cozy for the night.
You sure, Artie?
Hmm?
You sure you don't want to sleep on a bed?
No, it's all right, really. You guys have already paid for the room itself. Believe me, it's okay. For what it's worth, do you want me to keep watch for the night for any reason, or should we all just?
No.
You
We'll
should
rest.
be fine in this town.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, so y'all go ahead and you get comfy and everything like that, or as comfy as can be. The beds are not that nice. They're definitely need to be updated. They're very primitive, to be quite honest. It's a very primitive town. So yeah, but before you guys sleep, was there anything else? Any questions, comments, concerns, or ideas?
Nope.
No. Okay. So the night goes by. It is. Let me see. Okay. Wait, okay, let me make sure I got my notes together, because if I don't, then I'm just gonna lose everything. Okay, that's that. Okay. Cool. So, it is about it is about 3 a.m. Sun is not up yet, and you hear a controlled, but I mean, it wakes you up. You do hear a disruption in the lobby of the inn that you're at, and you hear the voice of a man getting kind of heated. Sounds like he's talking to the innkeeper, and you just you hear a voice saying, like, "Please, if you know where he is, then I need you to do." It's kind of muffled by the door, you know, or by the walls and stuff. But you hear like, "What if you find him? Then I need you to, because it's really important. Please, I haven't seen him anywhere. No, I haven't seen him. I don't know. But I need you to find him. If you can't, then I'm going to find someone
I'm
cool."
gonna go to like open the door, see if I can listen to the conversation better.
Yeah, you kind of creak the door open a little bit, and it does become more clear now. You hear a voice saying, "Please, have you found him? Do you know where he is? Have you seen anyone who maybe had him with him? Please, this isn't like him. He doesn't do this." No, I'm sorry, sir. He's not around here. Nothing I know of. I'm sure if you just go to sleep for the night, she'll be back in the morning. No, I can't wait till morning.
I'm gonna go out and talk to them.
You're gonna go out? Okay.
Yep. The camera's on. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You go out to the lobby, and now you see it's the father from earlier, and he is pale, and his eyes are huge and kind of glossed over from what appear to be like restrained tears. He's very upset. He's very, very, very upset. And he sees you approaching. Men, my son's gone. Have either of you seen him? Have you?
I have not seen your son. No.
No, he didn't go with either of you.
No.
Your friend back there, he wouldn't know anything, right?
No. We've been with him this entire time. He wouldn't see anything either.
No. Okay. If you find him, please, just come by my hut. It's the first one out by the well on the right side. No, never mind. I won't be there. I have to find him.
Sure.
Yeah.
What?
If I would imagine him to be one place, it would be the waters. For if I know the ways of children, they tend to want to prove themselves and prove anything they say. So they probably went to trying to find that ghost ship.
It's a myth. It's a myth, though.
Even though it's a myth, if it still is a myth, he probably still did go out there. So there's where we need to be searching.
No. How? Where could we've gone? No. I can't believe it. I can't believe he would do something like that. He knows better. He knows better than that. He knows the waters are dangerous. I'm out on them all the time. I tell him all the time the waters are dangerous, especially at night.
Well, hopefully he's not there at all. But we will start a search there. You can search in the town, see if he's somewhere else. I just need 2 things from you. His name.
Brom is his name.
Brom. And then whenever he tells you these, what you believe to be tall tales and myths, which is fine, where does he say he usually sees them?
And he kind of gets hit by a wave of regret. And he says, I wouldn't listen to him.
Well,
I wouldn't listen.
We didn't listen either, so don't beat yourself up too much. We sometimes like to push off when we're busy, but don't worry, we will start searching. We were actually waiting to talk to him in the morning about what he might have seen, so we will search for him. Don't worry, we will do our best to find him. I'm not making any promises, but we'll search for him.
Understood. And I'm not one to ask for help in the first place, but he's all I have.
I understand.
He mentioned one thing though. He said one of you is a detective or officer, some kind. Is that true?
No. Yes, I've done a lot of cases in the past.
That's great. That's perfect. Okay. His room. Would you come look at it? Maybe you could find something, some kind of a clue.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
I know it's late, but could I please trouble you, please?
Nonsense.
I will compensate you any way I can. I just
Nonsense. Lead the way. A lost child is being found is the only reward we need.
Thank you both. And he starts to lead the way to leave. Before you guys continue, Artie's still back in the room. Do you?
Was he sleeping?
He was sleeping. Yes.
Jed, can you leave him a note?
Yeah, I'll leave a note.
Yes. Okay. Sounds like a plan. So yeah, you leave him a note, and you guys head.
Yeah, and I think it would just basically say, hey, kid that we were going to talk to in the morning is missing at 3 a.m. Daniel and I are looking for it. If you need anything, go speak with the father, and then I'll map out where his house is. I'll say exactly what he said, the house near the well to the right, and I'll say he's this market guy. Like, it's going to be a long note because Jed is very thorough. Yeah. And he'll be like, Jed.
Yeah.
And he'll leave it like very, very lightly, like on his chest area. So as soon as you wake up, he'll be like, what's this paper? And then he'll read. Yeah, that's what he's going for.
All right. Also, I'm going to ask the father real quick. How long until amnesty?
Maybe 4 hours, give or take.
Good to know. I'm just going to whisper to Jed just for a second. Small chance, if there is a ghost, and he did find one, that may or may not be our time limit.
Okay.
Ben, you are really channeling into your detective energy, and I will let you know that you hit the nail on the head, my friend, because as of right now, this particular challenge is a timed challenge. How much time? I am not going to tell you.
Okay.
But I have a actual timer going right now on my phone. At the end of this timer, when it goes off, if you have not recovered the child, you will not recover the child.
Gotcha.
That being said, he escorts you to his home. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk to him about, or questions you wanted to ask him?
Not right now. The room is the main importance. If I think of anything, I'll ask him now. I'll ask him if I need. I don't believe so. If you would, where you guys are fishermen, right? Actually.
Yes, we are.
Where would your ship be parked if? Where's the last place you parked your ship?
Just over at the docks, where everyone else does.
What does it look like? What is it? Does it have a name on
What's
the side?
the name of the boat? Yeah.
Oh, it's just called the Ginger Snap. My wife named it before she.
Gotcha.
All right, thank you. And I'll go up to the room and see. Preferably do an investigation roll, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Hey, I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
I'll use that bardic inspiration.
Say something bardic and inspirational, Matt.
Just like play some detective music. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I was about to say either that or it was going to be in poetry form, but one or the other. It'd be fun.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy.
What die is that?
It's a D. I don't remember.
That's time limit.
Is it a 4, 6?
It's either D4 or D6. Give me a second. I'm sorry.
I'll roll the initial die first.
Yeah,
That's
go
bad.
ahead, dude.
That's an 11.
All right, might be. Might be why. I found it.
Oh,
D6.
you know what?
It's a D6.
Why you guys D6? Okay. You know what? Let me go
All right,
grab
15.
something.
So 17.
17. Okay, and you're in the bedroom, right?
I'm looking in the bedroom. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. 17. You're looking around, and you. It's a pretty small room. You see a small bed, a counter next to it, a few odds and toys and stuff like that, but a lot of books and papers. As you know, he's a kid, but he's not a kid, so he has a little mixture of both. But you do see one peculiar thing on the counter is that along the line of books there is a ring of like dust, a little ring of dust on the counter right there where like something used to be there. There's a little book next to it. And so that's kind of what grabs your attention off the bat, is that there is something kind of like missing from there next to this book.
I'll look at the book real quick.
Look at the book. You will open it, and as you're flipping through, you'll see it's handwritten. It's a journal, actually. You found kid's journal, and you're flipping through it, and you see entries talking about, me and Gavin did this today, me and Gavin did that today, and just Gavin, him and his best friend. You get to one particular entry that talks about the gates or the fence over where the cliffs are that he can't get past. He's not allowed to go past them, and he's like, and you kind of just keep flipping through, and you finally go to the most recent entry in the journal, which when you get to it, you pull it up, and it looks like this. I'm setting it right now, and I'll be right back. I gotta grab something, so go ahead and check that out.
Mr. 18th. Today's date. Nobody believed me about the ship. I think whoever is on the fishing bay is causing everyone to slowly starve. Dad can't even bring up the whole. It's nearly been a month. This has to stop. Tonight I'm going to investigate for myself. Last time I tried going to the shore, there was blocked a 5 big fence and one. Then go. So I'm going for 51. Helps it to rage. Tonight I'm the hero. Okay. He's back.
The father sees you reading and sees you're having a reaction to it. What is it? What did he write?
I'll hand him the book open and just show him the page.
Okay, we have to go to the docks.
Real quick, next to the book, it seems like there's something that used to be there. Would you happen to know what it is? A ring-shaped object. Perhaps a ring.
And he looks at it and he goes, he took his lantern with him. Oil lantern, he took it with him.
Good to know.
Well, let's just hope nothing's on the water. Yeah, we need to go to the docks.
Yep, we'll go to the docks.
Okay, all right. And fast travel to the docks. You guys go back over, and you bought the boat, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you don't
So
have-
glad I bought the boat.
That's that's a good point. It's a good thing you bought the boat. So you guys go ahead and you hop on your boat, and now it actually occurs to you. You didn't notice it earlier, but when you had left the docks earlier to go out on the water, there were 3 other boats. When you came back, there were 2.
Oh.
It seems that you possibly just missed him.
All right,
Ships in the night. Yeah. So you board up, and then before you cast off, is there anything you guys wanted to check or ask, or just before send off?
Well, obviously the ginger snap's gone. I'll talk to the dad real quick.
Mhm.
I gotta reread this again.
Yeah, you're good.
I'll ask while we're waiting. While Ben's reading, I'll ask him. How did you find out he was missing?
I work early. I go out fishing early in the mornings, and I like to wake up and have some quiet time before I go fishing. It's not a lot of rest time, and I check on him. I like to make sure he's okay. Went into his room, and I saw his window was open and he was gone. I checked all of his favorite places to hang out and checked his friend Gavin's house, but didn't look like anyone was up or active. He was just gone.
All right.
Gotcha.
We gotta rely on you. This you gotta help us find us. You gotta take us to the shore as I get in the boat.
Yes, absolutely. Here. And he starts, and he immediately, even though it's a smaller vessel than what he's used to, you see the mastery of his art as he's tossing ropes and he's up and at him, grabs both oars, and he starts. I mean, he is a father on the run to get his son. Like he's not waiting for help. He's just getting it going.
Yep.
So yeah, you guys are off that way. It does take about 20 minutes to get out to the water itself. In that time, just as it's passing, is it a quiet ride? Is there anything you guys want to talk about, discuss amongst each other as you guys are going out this way? If not, it's okay. But yeah, I mean, this is a bit of quiet time before.
Can I do a history check on how much I would know about ghosts, if it was?
Yeah, you can do a history check
Can I do the same with religion?
with religion.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
I only got a 15.
You got 15. According to what you know of ghosts, even back in what was that?
Straight 10.
Okay. If you recall back in Aldervan that you had a couple of your own encounters where you heavily suspected it was spiritual activity of some kind. Although, as far as a genuine spirit, uh, in front of you, you haven't yourself seen it. But Jed's open-minded. As far as how they operate and how they work,
Yeah.
that part is still pretty mysterious to you, although it is said that that spirits, and this isn't going to make any, it's probably going to mean anything to you right now, but the only thing that you really know about spirits that seems factual based on the fact you've heard it your whole life from like every old person you've ever met is that spirits are made in the last second, the very last moment of one's life, that last breath that leaves their body. If death does not come to escort their soul to the other side, then they're trapped between life and death and therefore a ghost. And the longer they remain there, they tend to lose their humanity.
Gotcha.
So So not all ghosts are evil, but it just depends on if death has come to give them peace. But like I said, that's to the best of your knowledge, it's kind of a rumor, but you're not shutting it out completely.
Gotcha.
As for you, Daniel, you said you did a religion check.
Yes.
So particularly in your belief system, with Tyr being your deity, you actually kind of believe the opposite. You believe in ghosts a little less, in the sense of when a person or a creature dies, their soul goes to be with their god. It's just gone. Anything in between that realm of spirit and physical, you believe that you're a smart guy. You know that there are strange mystical things beyond your knowledge. Um, Ghosts, particularly though, you're skeptical. As a detective, and you've seen a lot of fake ghosts. You've seen people, Scooby-Doo scenarios where people are trying to scare off other people, facading as ghosts. You've disproven a lot of them, so you're skeptical. You're open-minded, but you are skeptical. As far as how they operate, you don't know too much about that in terms of how it corresponds to your faith and everything.
Okay.
I'm gonna say what I currently thought Daniel would believe is if ghosts were real, the reason they're here is because an injustice has happened to them in the past, and that is why they've chosen to stay in the mortal realm.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's yeah. Go with that. That's perfect.
I they probably don't exist, but if they do, it's tragedy.
Something abhorrent happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can get with that.
It's not like a thing that just happens to every spirit. It's like there's something bigger going on. For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
It's about, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and so yeah, you're all just kind of discussing this, and by this time, you're out on the actual water, and you didn't think earlier that it could get darker. It seems like it might have. It's very dark, and it's actually misty at this point, as the island is warming up with the sun coming back around slowly, but not quite. There's mist in the air, and it's just eerie. It's very quiet and very eerie on the water. Everyone roll a perception check again for me.
Since it's dark, do you want us to roll with disadvantage or anything, or you just want a straight perception roll?
I would just do straight perception for this.
Okay, because I got an at 20.
Okay.
It's a lot better than my 7.
Yes, it is. It's a lot better than the dad's 4. So, there's that.
That's a 20 with a total of 22.
Oh, okay. Wow. That'll work. Cool. So, you guys have been out on the water for a little bit now, maybe about another 20 minutes, 30 minutes or something like that. Although it's hard to keep track. There's a lot going on in terms of no, it's actually kind of the opposite. There's not a lot going on, so it's easy to lose track a little bit of time. But Jed, you do keep an ear out, keep an eye out, and
Everything fine?
And then Ben falls overboard and dies. Nice.
That's what it feels like. Did your light go out, Ben?
Terrible light. I can use that. All right, you can see my room now.
So what was that you were saying about
my table light died, so you got to deal with this.
That's okay. But yeah, Jed, you are you're peering over the dark water, just looking for anything, just looking for a sign, a sound, a light, anything. And you do hear a creaking sound, like a, and you see a shape that's it's still a little far away. It's maybe like 100 feet away. Yeah, about 100 feet away. The fog is so thick though, it is hard to make out. It's big, and it's just kind of a dark shape blurred by fog right now, but you do see it kind of getting closer, kind of passing by you.
Gotcha.
The others do not see it though.
Okay, I will call their attention to it quietly and be like, especially the father, I think, who's still rowing, I'll be like, you're gonna want to head this way, dead ahead.
I'm gonna use my paladin ping thing for like fiend. What was it? Fiend, celestial, demon, desecrated or consecrated things.
Oh, none of the above.
Nothing desecrated. Okay.
Um.
Oh wait, or undead. Wait, no, maybe I'm dead. Let me check.
Still no.
Still
no. Unless I am completely misunderstanding of what falls into categories, I do not believe any of those apply. Well, no. Do those define literally like everything in existence, like by category, basically?
No, not everything. Like if this is just a person standing there, I wouldn't sense them at all.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that answers my question then. So
yeah.
Which it's not a person. I'm not saying it's a person, but okay. So no, it's none of those. But the father responds to Jed, and he goes,
yeah, it is undead.
Okay. Do you see something? And he starts rowing to the side a little bit, and as your boat is turning and breaking through the veil of the fog, you behold in front of you a ship, a large ship floating on the water. It is dead silent, except for the creaking of the boards and the slight flapping sound of the sails. It's a full-on like naval ship, it looks like. Not manned at all. There's not a sound or a sight of any living thing on board. But it just creaks past you. And you see that there's seaweed and algae kind of like strewn about it, all over it. As it's passing you, Jed, you also hear just a slight thumping sound, like yeah, just like a thumping sound, like something yeah, like something inside the ship, I guess. Which normally wouldn't be that noticeable, except for the fact that it is dead silent out there besides the water. So you do notice that.
Gotcha.
Is there a ladder or steps on the side of the ship, so we any way we can easily get up?
There is a anchor chain that's hanging down, but it's not all the way down. It's not like the anchor itself. It's just like a spare chain that's hanging over the side. I would say if you're standing on the boat, and you're right next to it and you're reaching up, I would say if you got on your tippy toes, you could brush it with your fingers.
All right. I talked to the father real quick. I know me and Jed will attempt to board the ship. If you get on, I cannot assure your safety. We have no idea what's in there, but there's a great chance your son is also there.
If my son is in there, so am I. I'm going with
and I'll first help Jed and the father board the ship real quick. If you want rolls for that, be using the hope action.
If yeah, go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'll just say that.
Real quick, can we take like a few minute break really quick?
That's fine. We can take a potty break and come back.
I gotta do something and help Sabrina with something real quick. I'll be right back.
And I'll stop the timer, so you're good.
Okay. All right, be right back.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I would take this opportunity also to like grab some water. So.